Yo, it's Guido coming at you with the Tactics Talk, guys. Welcome back and thanks for tuning in. And this one is the Bavarian Brute. I wish I came up with that name, but it was somebody that was watching the stream. This was done on stream. It was a request, I think. I believe it was a request. I also was doing a blocking mission. There you go. So doing a blocking mission at the same time, which I'm going to get done here. This is a great setup. We're here on Siegfried Line, this episode of World of Tanks, and this is me, as I said, in the Bavarian Brute, the E75. We are on Assault on Siegfried Line, and a great setup because all I've got is a 257, a WZ, an IS-32. Now I want to avoid potentially the T-30. Obviously, he's going to shave off a bunch of hit points. If he gets a chunk of me, it's about half of what I have. I do not want to get hit by him if I can avoid it. There's the WZ. He gets a chunk of me early, and I get into a bit of a pickle here. I'm kind of expecting my armor to hold out, but I don't have any cover on the south flank. When you are attacking on this map, you've got to attack the flanks as well. At least neutralize them, but there's going to be guys that are shooting at me. This is going to help me with my block mission, because fortunately they're going to end up being Progettos. There's a little block there. That's baiting his shot, coming out, but not too much. Let's see if I can sneak one into his... Oh, he takes a little snap-a-lapa at me. He's actually shooting the small gun, and that's what I'm talking about. The Progetto bounces off of me, and that's going to help out because they have relatively poor penetration, especially compared to this thing's armor. But it is the big box tank, so if I give him any kind of flat siding, the Progettos are going to go right through. Unfortunately, I am proxy lit by the 100-01 right there, and for the moment, I'm just trying to angle against the Progettos. And then I see somebody coming around on the outside. And like I said, I am in a bit of a pickle right here. There he is. But the IS-32 is coming at me. So I'm going to have to start working on this guy. I'm trying to bait a shot. I'm checking 6. You'll notice that's my camera work. I want to know if those guys behind me are coming in, right? Maybe the 100-01 sees a chance. Right now I have enough tanks backing me up. It's probably not going to happen, but I do want to check. So I'm coming forward. Now I'm going to side scrape against this guy, and that's what he's doing to me. There's that little shoulder. I'll stick it right into that little flat shoulder right there. There's several tanks that have that design flaw. See that little spot right there where it comes straight, and then it goes 45, and then it crosses across the middle. That little shoulder, when they angle like that, that's going to be a good place to pin. And I actually did that with AP. There I go. I'm trying to block. There's a Progetto block. You notice I come in and I give him an angle, and then I'm going to come in and face hug this guy. I'm going towards the Progettos. Oop, I don't want to do that. I do not want to give this guy... See how he's got me stuck? I did not want to do that because he had side armor. Thank goodness he didn't have a shot, or that he shot. I'm not really sure what he shot into. Potentially into my front hole. I got lucky he wasn't able to shift over into the flat side right there. I'm just going to go for the hatch. We're at 0 range. Very easy. See how tall my tank is? When you have a tall tank, see how much taller that whole my turret is? When you have a tall tank taking on a shorter tank, that look down into hatches and things is very easy to pin. Check that out. The 101 has a laser beam. He fires into that guy. And now I'm just going to wiggle my hole a little bit in my turret. So I don't want him to get into the flat of the turret face right there, but look what he's aiming at. He's actually trying to go through. And he might be actually going... Is there the machine gun mount right there? I don't remember. He might be trying to get through that machine gun mount. I don't remember if there's one there, but... The upper hole is not the place to go. That flat piece of turret would be the place for him to aim. So I'm trying to wiggle all that and make it difficult. He wants to get back and get some kind of shot, but he can't. The 101's helping me out, and we'll just finish him off with a shot into the hatch, just like that. And we'll back out, because I know the Progetto's over there. It turns out it's 2 Progettos, actually. Now the 100-01 has repositioned. The T-30 takes out the 101. And now the 100 is thinking about... Now, because I know I'm on a bounce mission, I am daring them a little bit to shoot me. It sucks, I know. The mission thing kind of irritates me because it incentivizes you to do silly things. So here comes the 100. He comes in and he backs out. Now, the reason I'm not charging at him is I feel like I can probably beat a 100, maybe. However, if I go around that corner and turn left, then I'm flat-siding myself to all of these guys down here. I know there's at least one Progetto. I figure they're both there because they're platooned. And God knows what else down in the south. And what I'm talking about is this position right here. Because we sent nobody down there to scout them out. and figure out if there's anyone there. As a matter of fact, if people could light them, I'd get shots on them. So the 100 doesn't really want to push in. I'm holding him for a minute. And then once he leaves, I figure, well, maybe I can get around here and get some shots. But, oh, geez, now there's a scorpion here. Now there's a scorpion. He misses, thank goodness. I get that shot. I really want to press him and take him down, but all of a sudden I realized that was a bad idea. Because as I started to move, I went, number one, shot in the side by the Progettos. Number two, there's a 100, and guess what? There's also a T-30 who's come around that corner and decided to try to figure out how to get rid of this E-75. Man, I really wanted to get this guy. I thought I might have him right here, and then I make a mistake, and I'm like, oh, geez. Oh, geez. I get a bounce. Holy cow. I get a bounce. Progetto gets one into my side because I flat-sided him. I get ammo racked, but holy cow, how lucky was I to bounce the T-30. And it looks like I bounced the 100. The T-30 just plain old missed. Or potentially got a... He might have got a critical on my track or something. Very lucky. Very lucky. I sort of screwed that up. Now we've got the T95 has come in, or sorry, the T50 TP, he's helping me out, which I appreciate, but there's not much I can do because every time I flat side, I don't do it very long, every time I flat side, I'm worried about the Progettos just machine gunning me down. 50 TP PR does a nice job. See, there he is. There's that stinking Progetto. Two of them got me, and that hurt. That hurt. Bounced that one. Thank goodness there was nobody waiting right there. That would have been disaster. And the PR is getting pretty thumped. We're going to back out of this thing. Finally, I'm able to get out of there. And the Progettos are shooting copious amounts of APCR. I do have to be careful here. If I'm spotted, I can now get shot again. That is an opening right there. The Progettos are up in that area. So if I get spotted, I know I'm in big trouble. What I want to do is just back out of this thing. Now I'm covered up by this rubble. I see the 100 trying to come in. I left the PR, but it was just an untenable position. It was not a place I was going to be able to hold. There's those stinking Progettos. Just like I said, they got a shot on me. I'm going to try to angle here. There we go, another bounce. We'll just take a blind shot. Maybe we'll hit them. There they are. One of them can actually see me. That's unfortunate. That was going to be a miss all day long, and now I can get around, get covered up by that rubble a little bit from the dead Scorpion G. And we'll come back into the middle. Now what I'm looking for is to get in behind the 100-01. We're in pretty good shape. The two Progettos are way down there in the south. The Scorpion is back on the sniper position. The 100-01 is here. That leaves the T-26E5, which is over on the left side, being pressed by those guys. So we're actually in pretty good shape here. That guy comes around the corner. I go for the bounce. He gets a track. That works out. I'm worried about the 100-01 coming in from behind. My guys start jumping on the T-26, but he gets a chunk of them. And I'd love to go rage after the T-26E5. He gets ammo racked and dies. But I don't know where the 100-01 is. And fortunately, he did not come around the corner fast enough to come around and get me. But he's on his way now. He probably sees me as basically a one-shot, so I'm going to side scrape here. Slow turret on the E-75, it's one of the weaknesses. Sneak one into the lower plate. That gets him down to a one-shot for me. I want to survive this somehow if I can. There we go. Little wiggle, little jiggle. Now I'm going to go ahead and get down into his lower plate. Just like that, and we take him down. So 3,051. The two Progettos have moved in way late. I think had they done that a bit earlier, they could have turned the tide. Had those two showed up into the town about 2 minutes ago to a minute ago, they might have really been able to lend their weight and start cleaning up our near deads. But good news. Oh, and I get that shot. I get artied just as I come in. I think he was maybe actually shooting at the IS-6 because I don't know if I was spotted quite yet. We both eat shots. There's still a Scorpion somewhere. And down goes that guy. We're at 4,016 and 3 kills. The Artie dies. I was worried that I might get thumped right there. And now we're going to go find the Scorpion. And I don't know if I get a shot on him or what happens. I am a one-shot to him, obviously. Come around this way. I don't remember. Do I get more kill? I think I do, actually. Could be wrong. Where is this guy? Maybe he went out into the... I don't remember. It's a mystery. No, I don't think I get a kill. I think he's actually out this way. No, never mind. He survived. I was incorrect. That's too bad. That's too bad we didn't kill that guy. So 4,016. I blocked 4,200. That was good enough for the mission. We look at that. We got her done. That was actually the wrong mission. Let's see. Can we do this on a replay? Yes, we can. There we go. That's the mission that I got done. Armor efficiency. E75 on Siegfried Line, the Bavarian Brute. Top tier, great situation. That's the kind of gameplay you can get out of a heavy in the right situation. There wasn't a bunch of already bombing me. There was one, I guess two maybe. One or two. I was able to get in there, use my hit points, my armor, my big gun, and kind of bully people, lock down a section of the map, survive for a while, was not looking great, and then kind of move around a little bit and take off, start picking off the rest of their tanks. That's all I've got for today, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I do appreciate your support. If you like what you saw or learned something or both, go ahead and throw me a subscribe. If you're looking for other ways to help, down in the description over there, you'll find those. That's all I've got for today, and we will see you.